Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? This is Train G's with G. This video is going to be episode 2 of my free game series. I started my first debut episode back in October, 3 months ago. I decided to take a hiatus from the series until now. The reason why is because it's a new year. I really want to get this information out to people who are interested in trading or investing. This episode is titled Deposit Money into Your Brokerage. As you can see on the thumbnail, I got Ham from Toy Story on there. He's a piggy bank. Over time, you want to increase your buying power. As you can see right here, I got about 4,400. I have more actually. I put it in the meme stocks, AMC and GameStop, as you know. So if I sold all my stocks, all my shares, I have this. But last year, I didn't have all this. I was only trading with about this amount, sometimes 3,000, went up to like 5 or 6,000. In 2023, when I first started, I was only at a couple grand. I sold some long-term Tesla shares to increase my buying power, and yeah, I screwed up because my Tesla blew up since Trump got in. But with all that being said, it is important to increase your buying power. Why? Because you will be able to buy more contracts worth of calls or puts like over here. I will be able to afford more and more contracts over time. Every single time you trade, you can only make so much money for every 50 cents or every dollar your call or put option goes. So over time, your goal should be to deposit money into your account. You can click over here to deposit any money. You can deposit funds right here. You can click on that. And that's all I'm going to show you. But pretty much, you can deposit automatically on Robinhood every day, every week, every month, whatever works for you, or you can just do it manually on your own time. If you do not deposit money, then you're going to be caught up in just trying to build an account by only having profits. And we all know in this game, trading is not an easy way to be profitable. So you really have to be grateful with the profits that you do get, whether it's a little bit or you hit a grand slam. So what I want to show you guys now is how much money does your bank give you as far as interest every single month with your money in a savings account. So the average rate is less than 0.5%. This is a 42%. This is 0.42. This is 0.5%. So the interest rate a bank gives on a savings account can vary from 0.01% to 6.17. This 6.17 is going to be for rich people, basically. People who have very good credit and a high income. If you're a lower middle class, you're looking at about this much. You'll be lucky if this hits 0.08 or even 0.10. So on Robinhood, if you put your money on Robinhood, they'll give you up to 4% a month on interest rather than 0.01%. So you see this number right here. I'm just going to do 4653 on this calculator. I'm going to show you how much I average out. So 4653, I times that by 4%, which is 0.04. That's $186.12 a year. I divide that by 12 for the monthly rate. I'll get $15.50 a month. Now, if I do this, if I had this money in my savings, so 4653, and my savings pay me only about that 0.01 range. So I'm gonna times that by 0.01%. That's 46 cents for the year, y'all. If I divide that by 12 months, these bastards is only giving me 3 cents a month if I put this money to my savings. Now, of course, what I say is not financial advice. Listen to the drag-headed trader with a grain of black salt. If you have bills to pay, if you have a mortgage or rent, if you have a car note or car insurance, any type of expenses, a phone bill, electric bill, you have to buy food, You have children. You have rent like I do. I'm a barber. I cut hair. I have to pay booth rent. If you have any type of important bills, do not put any money on any brokerage to trade or invest. The first thing you need to do is build up a decent savings account. Once you get that done, easier said than done, of course, then you put money onto a brokerage that you're willing to lose. Me, I play very carefully. As you know, in my other video, I was talking about gambling last year. I prepare myself for trading mentally, not just financially. I don't have the most money, as you can see, but I don't want nobody to get wrecked. Listen to what I'm saying. Do your own due diligence and research before you jump into any type of trading or investing. But I clearly showed you guys and girls that you can make a lot more money on a brokerage like Robinhood. I believe Webull pays about 4.5%, 5%. If you sign up for Moomoo, I think they give you 6 or 8% if you put your money on there. The banks have been finessing us. They've been getting over on us for the last like 200 years, and this is why we're so behind, especially black people. But I just want y'all to know that if you have a savings account and you do have some money that you're willing to lose or afford, you can put on a brokerage like this, and you can clearly get paid every single month just by having your money invested on Robinhood, for example, rather than your bank, because your bank is, of course, going to take your money and loan out to somebody else and charge 5, 10, 20, 30% interest. But if you hold your own money in the savings, they give you a less than 0.5% or even 0.100% of your of interest. So it's a rip off. I just want to show y'all a couple dream stocks that I do want to trade in the long run. I have been finessing myself. I'm pretty hard headed. Last year, if I wouldn't have traded a lot of these big stocks, I'd be in such better hands right now. So, like for instance, Netflix. This screen's a little slow. Let's work with me, y'all. This video is almost over. I'll just give y'all a clear example. I'm gonna go to Netflix options. I'm gonna show y'all what the big dogs are doing. So tomorrow's the 3rd. These contracts all expire today. The stock is $809 time recording. If you want to buy a contract tomorrow, it's between $275 and $480, like just to be right in or out the money. So let's say if I'm a boss, right? Like I'm rich, I'm balling, right? Let's say if I buy a long call in June, you're gonna need like 6 bands, 6,000, 6 racks. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even have that to play with. With my type of strategy, if I ever were to buy a contract this expensive, I want to have at least 60,000 worth of buying power minimum. Of course, you can do what you want. You can do it if you have a little less, a little more, but the play is safe. You don't really want to put any more of the 5% of your money. I'll say 10 is the max you can go on the trade. That's not financial advice. But if you want to do a swing trade, I do mines with 2.5%. But the point I'm saying is that if you want to trade these big stocks like Netflix, you want to be a boss, you really got to have the money to put up that you're willing to lose. Let's say if I was day trading Netflix or something and I do a little, I do like a long call or something like that, right? Like, I think it's going to go, my bad, it's a put. Let me get rid of this joint real quick. Let me slide that. So let's say if I do a call on Netflix, I want it to go up to like, 1,100 by June or something like that. Like, look, all this money that you got to risk losing. You want it to bounce off some type of trend line. You got to have money. This is how the millionaires ball when they swing trade or they day trade. They'll go like a 5-minute chart real quick, and they'll just keep this minimized a bit. See if I can does this real quick, man. Show y'all. Like cat's eye here, we'll play it slow, play it small. You know what I mean? This is what the bosses do, man. But yeah, until next time, trade responsibly, invest carefully. This your boy, Train G's with G. I'm out.